Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll. And today's starting pitcher, Braxton Ashcraft. What do you look for here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. And he's right. He's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
At the plate, Jackson Holliday. Popped up, puts it away for the out. Well, he gave the ball a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back out of position play.
Jordan Westburg stands in now and watches strike one. And swing and miss.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Nice try, Ramon.
Two down, bases empty. Brandon Lowe next to hit for the Rays. Flips the corner. And that's strike one. Wow. In his seventh season, hitting third in the lineup, and he was a third-round pick back in 2015. 2 outs, bases empty. Strikes that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Jack makes the catch, and it goes. Back here at Oracle Park, and on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, Dean Kramer. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
The leadoff batter as he swings through for strike one. Next offering is fouled back. One and two. Brings it in. And there's one down. Devers in the box. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Snipe under it. Makes the catch for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Willie Adames stands in. Nope, ball. There's a swing and a drop. And it's into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Tommy Pham.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
That one hit to the right. O'Neill on his horse. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. We're in the second game of this division series. Leading off, Junior Caminero. And there's the strike. The drama always fixed in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez in Game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland. And man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame.
And it falls. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. So impressive. He didn't get tied up or jammed on the pitch inside. Instead, real quick hands allowed him to kick the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field.
0-2. Caminero gets his lead at first with nobody out. This is just off the outside. Swing and he breaks his back. Devers makes the catch. It was 1 ball. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Arango. In there, it's 0-1. There's 1. And that's 2. Back here at San Francisco, bottom of the 7th. Here is Matt Chapman. On the ground, Loud. Over to first. He's out. So now here's the DH, Wilmer Flores. Foul ball. No score here in the second. And that's outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
1-2. That's the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good eye.
You got a full count.
Really good take, especially 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a pop-up. Down territory for the catcher. McCann pulls that one down. That's on number 2.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
That first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes.
Beat him with a fastball. On to the 3rd inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Davis Snyder. Ashcraft back to work. Fastball for a strike. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And a quick out, number 1. And now here's the speed threat, outfielder Cameron Meisner. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. Just
No,
missed.
that missed. That's the ball.
Fastball brings into a strike. Ball off foul.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Nice try, Ramon.
That's a strikeout. Here is James McCann. That misses the zone.
missed.
1-0. Just
No, that's
missed.
it.
Just
No,
off
that
the
missed. That's a
inside
ball.
edge.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking it all the way. See if they walk you.
Hey!
Right?
And that's in there at the knee.
Full count.
Nice.
Strikeout. And we're back. Here's Elliot Ramos. And
Nice
the
one.
inside corner.
That's a good pitch there. Really lets him run and finish. He's off the end, just on the edge. That's where a good swing.
Ball.
Good work with that. Keep driving, keep moving.
It's off the inside corner. And it's 2-1. That misses
Outside.
off the
That's a ball.
outside edge. Fly ball out towards left field. Reaching back towards the wall. And caught on the warning track. Don't Healy will hit next.
Well, this could be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
On the ground out to short. And they got
Up.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
It looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. Grounds one to short. Westbrook. Sends it to first. Number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, and stepping in is the speedy Jackson Holiday. Holiday
Ball.
measures 6 feet even,
1 ball, no
185
strikes.
pounds, a former first-round pick in 2022. Inside.
That's a ball.
The count now 2-0.
2-0.
And there's
Ball.
ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
3-1.
Hooks the corner.
We got a full count.
Good job to fight that one off.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a lower fastball for some pitchers.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's
safe.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Really nice job to take that inside pitch and pull it into the ground. He could have easily spun off of it or been tied up and still.
ball for Pascal. Run scores easily, and the Rays strike first. 1-0.
Makes himself up an RBI. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infield. You know they used to say, charge it, crazy.
Loud. Got it for the second time, and that's strike one.
Right through there. 0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I'm going to get deep here. This is a good time for something off speed or what?
Just distance.
2-2.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Lee makes the catch. And there's one away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Junior Caminero. 1-for-1 with a single so far. Slap the other way, foul. He takes off. Out to short. Adams gets it to first. No chance at the double play with a runner in motion. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and miss. And it's 1-1.
Generally, second or third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Drills out towards left center field. That's well struck. Drummond racing into the alley. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back here at Oracle Park. Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. Outfield plate very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Edge of the zone for a strike. 4-1.
Good. Over 80% of his
strike.
first pitches are strikes. He's doing that. He'll have a really good day out there in the lineup.
Ball, he stays alive. And
1-2.
Into there. Now the
that's
count
down.
is even.
Ball.
He's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Throws the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he swings it.
Devers hits that one, and no one can get there. Now he turns and heads for second. That's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the line. You know, hitters, it takes so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
No ball, two strikes.
Able to connect on that.
Way upstairs.
1-2.
Now 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up, and go back exactly where you want to go.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning and get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit. And Harper Order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires the first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And here is Matt Chapman. Grounded out his first time. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. On the rolling track. Holds it in. 2-0 bases empty. Wilmer Flores, the next guy to hit. That one's fouled off. Hits and fires. Swing and a ground ball to there. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Struck out swinging his first time. And it's fouled away. 2 runs across in the inning here in Game 2 of the NLDS. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. We're in the second game of this division series. Here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That's a ball. Without 3 away.
And on the mound, we know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had him beaten into the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Donald calls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Davis Snyder. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Ground ball up the middle. Fitzgerald. Swings the first in time. Stepping in, Cameron Meister. Struck out swinging his first time. Pitch misses inside.
That's the ball.
Ball 1.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that little chase and perhaps get some good contact or swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Rays down by a run. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league.
Runner on the go.
That's the ball.
Pitch is low.
1-0.
Go to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning. And now Elliott Ramos. First pitch just misses. Foul off down the right side. That one
Ball
off the
inside.
mark. And that's ball 2. The middle, base hit, that was smoked through the infield. So, runner
that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielder to make any sort of...
Seth Lugo will take over here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap and start a left.
Into that snap. No one a strike. There's some fun facts about Jim Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51.
That's a side ball.
Shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. One of the other aspects of Jim Lee's style, he's actually drafted as a shortstop, not an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. Mentioned Lee's dad, Chung Kwon Lee. He was a legend over in both KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball. That one away, still 1-2. Ramos aboard here at first with nobody out. In the dirt, blocked. And misses. 3-2 down.
Count is full.
Here goes the runner. In the air, left field, down the line. That's a foul. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner on the go again. One the other way, and a base hit. Around the corners with nobody out.
Man, that feels so good when you can win a battle like that. That was the 11th pitch he saw. It's remarkable when you can stay locked in for that long a time and still come away with the out.
Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. 0-2 in this one. Lugo gets the run, and he's in there. Standing. Goals back.
He's going.
Runner goes. It's a pitch out. Fires. Go home. Beats it. They lead by 2. Late that time, it's strike 2.
1-2's the count.
That's the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Rafael Devers. 1 for 2. The pitch behind the backswing. It's strike
0 balls, 1 strike.
Fly ball to O'Neill. And he makes the catch. That is the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the catcher, James McCann. That catches the corner.
pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They can get right back in this ball game if they're not careful.
No ball. 2 strikes. Ball.
Stays alive. Good eye right there.
Nice try, Ramon.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jackson Holiday. Next to hit for the Rays.
That missed. That's a ball.
Inside edge. And that is ball 1.
Right through there for a strike. Well, we call that two-hole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, he doesn't love it. He's not going to swing that over.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one lifted to left. Running. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Stepping in for the Rays, Jordan Westbrook. Swing and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And that one ripped into right. So a man at first. Brandon Lowe next to hit for the Rays.
No ball. That's a ball.
2-0. Two count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2.
He caught it behind his back. And it's going to be out. Back. And down to shortstop, Willie Adonis. Lugo back to work. Swings and fouls one off. And it's fouled off.
One and 2.
Line drive, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. He'll throw in. And he's
Right on the tag.
for 2. Tommy Pham, the next Giant to hit. Late on that fastball.
No balls. 1 strike.
Next pitch
Nope,
is
ball.
outside.
1-1.
And that is out of play. Goes down. That's off
No,
the
that
mark,
missed.
and
That's a ball.
ball 1. Here's a foul ball. And now 2-1. Two down, nobody out. Here in game 2 of the NLDS. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. All set for the start of the inning. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Junior Caminero.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Next offer in there for a strike. Now 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. Pulls it in and the warning track.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Next to hit for the Rays. That pitch is in for a strike.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. Coming on is failed to make the play. And now the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
That's inside. Ball.
The Rays down by a pair here in the late stages of game 2. Next
No,
off
that missed.
is down low. And another
No,
ball.
that missed. That's a ball. 3-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Rays trailing by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's
Ball 4. Runner take your base.
Bring the tying run to the plate.
Oh, he tried the middle right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Snyder in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Up the middle. Switches to first on the run. And he gets it. Nicely done. Bottom of the 7th. And now it's the Giants DH, Wilmer Flores. Foul out of play off to the right. That one back up the middle and it gets through. The leadoff man aboard.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey is 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Slice the other way, that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Now the left fielder, Elliott Roberts. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Kevin Kelly.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
That one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Running catch at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners in the corners now. 1 away. And up next for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Put together a great at bat last time. Really battled. Ended up with base hit.
Infield comes in now.
In the infield at the corners. Don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Hit in the air, center field. Meisner. And makes the grab. Run tag to third. A relay to the plate. Sailing time. He's safe. A run comes in. Hey.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got that done.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giants to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed to the plate. Now a long throw home.
Got him. That's an out.
And that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Cameron Meisner. The plate.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're
Ball
thinking
outside.
double at the very least. What a great swing on it, man. He wasn't fooled at all.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Don't chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
And it's second.
Nice try, Ramon.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jackson Holiday. Back there, that one way back, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. They throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. Jordan Westbrook. And that is downstairs. Ball one. Strike one.
Well, interesting strategy there. He must have seen something after that first pitch. Didn't attempt to bunt, but here on the second one, he bunts.
Big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in Game 2 of the NLDS.
Nice try, Ramon.
Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. Both the infield and the outfield shifted over to the right. That one ripped. Foul ball. Outside. Crowd even 1-1. Holding on to a 1-run lead. The Rays try and punch back down a run. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the eighth.
Nice try, Ramon.
Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back here in San Francisco, ready for the bottom of the eighth. Now the number 2 hitter, Rafael Devers. In the air, left field, down the line. Sniper calls it in, and there's 1 away. And taking in for San Francisco, Willie Adames.
And it may be a long
Inside. Ball.
Bases empty. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Tommy Pham. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a fly. First pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings through that.
Yeah, this has been a real important inning.
0-2.
And so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Swinging and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We go to the ninth. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Junior Caminero. Pivot back to work.
That's down. That's a ball.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit. But they got a couple more outs to work with. They're going to find a way to get one around the bases.
Nice try, Ramon.
Down to the last out for the Rays. Still 2 down now, and here is Jonathan Aranda. He pumps in a strike to the left-hand. A 1-run lead here in the late stages of Game 2. The Giants hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
In an elimination game, you see your season quickly coming to an end. It could be a bit nerve-wracking, but they were able to settle things down, come out and play really good baseball in this one. They get the win, and the series continues. Who knows? Maybe they'll get right back in it.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's not exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.